before the video starts, make sure to do this because it really helps on supporting the channel. Okay, continue. What's up guys, Pixadude here for another exciting YouTube video where today we are going to be, I'm going to be showing you part 6 or 7 of the How to Make a Five Nights at Freddy's Games on Scratch series. So what I'm planning to do this episode is showing you how to make a working camera system, add all the characters in, and begin the process with the animatronic AI. Okay? So let's begin. So right off the bat, I'm just gonna quickly duplicate this. Okay, I feel like we need more cameras because I don't think that 3 is enough. So I'm just gonna do a time lapse of me making the camera, so yeah, let's go. Also, I just have to say that you don't have to exactly copy me. On Scratch, I've been seeing lots of Five Nights at Water Bottles copies that aren't complete, and I'm just saying you don't have to exactly copy me. You can make your own Fnaf characters, you can make your own title screen, make your own cameras, make your own office, make your own jump scares. You can make as many cameras as you want. You guys don't exactly have to copy me. I'm just showing you the tutorial on how to make a Fnaf fan game on Scratch. I'm not forcing you to copy me or anything. I'm just saying that you don't have to copy me. You can make your own original Five Nights at Freddy's fan game. Anyways, continue with the speed run. Okay, the final camera has just been edited, so we got camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, camera 4. Camera 4 is just an image of Spider-Bite in his little spiderweb nest, but I have drawn a terrible spiderweb. Then we have a broken camera, which is literally just a black screen and the words on it. And then there's this camera, which is a bunch of hallways and stuff. But anyways, this is what we have so far. Okay, so this is the coding for camera 1. So once you've finished all of your game designs, all of your animatronic characters, and your plans for how you're gonna code them and stuff, and how many cameras you've added and stuff, and what you're gonna do with them, what you're gonna do is you wanna go to your original camera, okay? So once you've gone to your original camera, what you're going to do is you're going to duplicate when green flag is clicked hide and put it in every single sprite that is one of the cameras, okay? When green flag is clicked hide, that's just for all the cameras. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to click paint. Okay, once you've created new sprite, you are going to call this cam button 1. So we're going to call it cam button 1, and you're going to duplicate this. Cam button 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I have 6 cameras and I have 6 camera buttons. So there are 6 buttons and each button is for one singular camera, okay? So cam button 1 is for camera 1. Cam button 5 is for camera 5. I think you're understanding this a little bit more. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to paint a new sprite, and instead of making it a new camera button, you are going to type location map. So you're going to call it location map, and what you're going to do is you're going to make a design of the building that you are currently playing inside as in the game. So in Five Nights at Water Bottle, since it's a water bottle factory, it's going to have to be a big map. But because I have a few cameras, I'm going to have to spread the cameras out a bit, but that's okay. You can add as many cameras as you want, and you can decide the size of the offers. You can decide the size of the location map. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, let's continue. Okay, again, I'm going to skip ahead of time so you get to see me making the map. So guys, I have finished the entirety of the location map. Okay, so let's start with the programming now, shall we? So what we're going to do is we're going to change the size of this fella. We're just going to shrink it down a bit. Well, first of all, let's actually get to the cameras so I can show you guys where we're going to place this location map. Okay, we have now made it to the camera systems. So let's zoom out and we're going to go to the sprite location map. And what we're going to do is we're just going to move it into position -10. Perfect position. The location map is now in the corner of the camera system. So what we're going to do is obviously we're going to put that there, and we are going to make letters that say map of the factory. You don't have to put this in. You don't have to put the letters map of the factory in,
or anything that says map of the something, because as I said before, you can make your own Five Nights at Freddy's fan games. You don't have to completely copy me. You can just use this video as a tutorial on how to show you how to do the coding and stuff. So
as you can see, it's the map of the water bottle factory. We got the map of the water bottle. Factory all set up. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go to these camera buttons, and what we're going to do is we are going to convert to vector. Now, I just started recently using vector, but that's okay. I've used vector for about 1 year, and it's still pretty cool, but we're just going to use it for now. I'm using vector for spider bite too, so yeah. So we're putting vector with the camera buttons. So you do vector with the camera buttons and you type in cam1. Okay, you put it in the center, and that is the cam1 button. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select both of these and go copy, and then we're just going to keep on pasting these. Oh wait, yeah, these are not in vector. Oops, convert all of these camera buttons to vector. Let's go. Okay, all the camera buttons are converted to vector, so now we're gonna paste all these little boys in. Now I'm going to make these camera buttons go to the very front of the screen, just so they can get in front of the map of the factory. Now, currently, this is just a big fat mess on the screen, but trust me, we are about to fix it. Because what we are going to do is we're going to go to cam button 1, and what we're going to do is when green flag is clicked, hide. Oh god, not that. When I receive cam on, show. And now, let me just shrink the size of this little boy. Change X by 10. Okay, now what I want you to do is to shrink the size of the camera buttons. I'm going to set the size to 30 because it's 30, because 30 is the perfect position. And I am going to put this camera, I'm going to put it here just to make it look realistic. Now we're going to go to, now what we're going to do is we're going to copy these, we're going to copy the coding to each single button, to each camera button, and you'll see why. Okay, now we're going to shrink the size of all these buttons to 30. Now what we're going to have to do is just move these camera buttons in the position that they need to be. Okay, actually I just figured out that I messed up the location map, so I'm just going to get rid of camera 6. Okay, now we've got all the buttons put in their correct positions, and we got the map of the factory, and down here we've got the location of the player who is in the office. Now what we are going to do is we are going to duplicate this camera button, and we're going to make it go to front layer. Now show please. When I receive, and instead of when I receive office show, it's going to say when I receive camera on show. Now we're going to get rid of this quickly, and we'll just put the button right there on the screen. We'll just put the button right there on the screen, flip it vertically. Okay, this looks cool, this looks cool. Now what you're going to do is you're going to do, when this splice is clicked, broadcast, oh, wrong one, broadcast new message, cam off. Now that I've made the message cam off, we're going to go to looks, and we're going to put hide. So when this sprite is clicked, broadcast cam off, hide. And now what we're going to do is we are going to duplicate when green flag is clicked, but instead we're going to take off the green flag click part and replace it with cam off. Now that we got this in, you want to put this in every single camera. The static of the camera, the animatronics in the cameras, and finally in the camera buttons and the location map. So we're just going to put camera off in all of these glorious sprites. Okay, never mind. You don't actually need any cam off hide in any of the animatronics, because I just remembered how to code and stuff. I remembered how to code properly now. Anyways, now that this is done, what we are going to do is we're going to press the button, and all of this is going to hide. Oops, I forgot to put it in camera 1. Oops. I forgot to put camera off in the cameras. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy, I messed up there. Okay, good. Broadcast camera off. And now, when we broadcast camera off, everything, all you'll see is the office, but what we're gonna do is we are going to go to your monitor screen, and what we are going to do is we are going to duplicate cam up, and we're going to do when I receive cam off show. Oh wait, where is it? When I receive cam off show. Wait, bring this up here now. When I receive cam off show, and we are going to rearrange these a bit. We are going to go at the top, camera 8. Next one, camera 7. Next one, camera 6. Next one, camera 5. Next one, camera 4. Next one, camera 3. Next one, camera 2. And finally, let's just duplicate this one more time. Hold on, is camera 2 the last one? No, is it? Aha, it is not the Aha, it is not the first one. See, I'm smart. I'll put this here and the final one. Okay, now that we've done that, what we're going to do is we are going to remove these two. We're going to remove these two, broadcast camera on and hide. Actually, we're going to keep hide, but we're going to remove the broadcast part. And we're going to change this thing that says change size, and we're going to do it saying change size 2. Okay, change size 2. And what we're going to do with this little change size button, we're going to duplicate it, and we're going to change it to change camera size by 2. And instead of changing the size even higher, we're going to do -5. This will come back later, but trust me, this is super useful. And now what we're going to do is we are going to rearrange this and go, when I receive cam off, show change size, and go back to -50, and then at the end here we're going to put hide. Okay, now let's show, and now we're going to go to the normal camera button. We're going to go to the normal camera button. Show yourself, little camera button. Okay, now that we've got the normal camera button, we are going to do... Oh, wait, no. Okay, go back here and put this on the end of your cam off script, and put cam down. Okay, cam down. Now we're going to go to the original camera button and not the camera button that is meant to be in the cameras. Wow, that's really confusing. But now that we go here, we are going to be doing, when I receive cam down, show. Now, watch this. So we're going to press new game, and let me skip to the part when we're in the office. Okay guys, we are in the office. So when we click this, the camera flops up. And, oh, I forgot about the location map. Oop. When green flag is clicked, hide. And then when I receive camera on, show. Whoopsies, I completely forgot about that. Whoopsies, now let's continue. And as you can see,
it was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Okay, something is not working here, and I do not like it at all. This is glitching a lot, and I really need to fix it. 3, let's see if this works. Okay, I've kind of fixed the camera, but it looks really bad though. Yeah, it still works, but it looks bad-ish. It still works, but it just looks a bit bad, but that's okay. So we're going to flip the camera up. We're going to go into the cameras, and this is the map of the factory. I'm going to flip the camera down. Okay, we've got the whole thing working. Now, finally, what we're going to do is we're going to go to each camera button, and we're going to change their scripts a bit. So we're going to go to cam button 2, and we're going to change this to cam 2 because it's for each individual camera. Okay, now let's go look at it, shall we? Flip up the camera, and as you can see, each name of the camera buttons is different. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, camera 4, and camera 5. And in the next tutorial, I am going to be showing you about how every time you click one of these camera buttons, it changes to a different camera, okay? So I'm going to cut the recording here, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and also leave a like if the tutorial worked for you. Also, if you want me to do other things besides Scratch tutorials or anything that is Scratch related, then leave some tutorial suggestions or game suggestions in the comment sections below. And finally, if you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, then I recommend that you subscribe to the channel because first of all, we are on a path to 1,000 subscribers for a face reveal video, and second of all, because that's a very, very nice thing to do. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in a future video. Bye!